Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are at Gatorland continuing the trip. Now I was meant to do this sort of at the end of the trip, but we've decided to basically break it up and come here in between SeaWorld. So Gatorland, first ever visit today. Basically it's just like a animal slash zoo sort of park, but mainly obviously focusing on its gators. I believe you can feed the gators as well here, and there is free shows on throughout the day, and each show is on twice a day, so we're definitely going to get all the free shows in today. Park opening hours today is 10 till 5. I believe that has just recently been altered. I think it was 10 till 6, but it's just been altered 10 till 5. But we should be able to get everything in today. Like I said, free shows, I've been feeding the alligators and looking around this lovely park. But Maze, what have you got to add behind the camera there?
Right, so obviously this is all about the alligators, and I think we're going to learn maybe one or two things about alligators today, since that's what they specialise in. As you say, we've already seen quite a few younger ones and a few older ones, and they don't look that scary from just looking at them, but I'm sure if I jumped in there then I'd soon change my mind. Yeah, but obviously I'm just looking forward to see what the park actually has in store. Seems like a nice little park, adds something to the trip to break it up from all the intense roller coasters and that. So yeah, I think it's going to be a nice day today and a nice chill day. Not as much rushing because it looks like it's not going to be one of them parks. So have a nice chill day, so I'm looking forward to it. So I'll pass you back over to Mist.
Definitely is good to have a nice chilled out day. Like we've not really had any days in between where we've just rested. We've just literally gone out to the parks and revisited like pretty much quite a lot of them. So yeah, it's gonna be nice to have a relaxing day around this park here, and it's absolutely gorgeous again. I'm absolutely sweating, and we'll take you around the park, and starting off with some clips of all the alligators we can see around us.
One funny thing about these alligators is they literally just pop their eyes above the water, like this one just here. So he's just having a look to see what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, he just pops his head up. Look at me. He's having a good look. One thing about Gatorland is it's basically located in like a swamp area, obviously because of all the crops, so it is pretty humid around here. However, all that water there behind me is making me feel like I'm going to go and jump in. This is the park map. Like I said, only sort of a smallish park, but looks very nice, and also there are the shows and entertainment of what's going off today. So just waiting for the first show, Gator Jumperoo Show, so we'll see what this is about and get plenty of clips from the show.
Let me welcome everyone here to Gatorland's Jumparoo competition! Alright guys, so listen up. We're going to get these alligators jumping, but not for any old reason. Behind me, I got two of the bravest or dumbest guys I could find, and they're here to compete for a job right here at the park. With that being said, you guys ready to meet them? Yeah. Alright, not bad, about half of you guys. For the rest of you though, let me let you in on a little secret. For the past 70 years, these alligators have been conditioned to jump and move with your noise. So what that means, that the louder you guys are, the more action you'll see. So I'll ask you one more time, are ready to meet these two guys? There we go, much better. So on my left-hand side, all the way from the city of St. Cloud, Florida, give it up for Bubba! And on my right-hand side, also from the city of St. Cloud, give it up for Cooter! They don't need to know. 1, 2, 3! Looks like we got What, you just trying to slap him?
No, boss man, I was just self-defending myself.
Self-defense? Listen, you guys are brothers. Start acting like it, okay? And here we go. Both teams got the right idea. Keep yelling, jump. Keep yelling, go. Beautiful jumps out here, guys. Keep that noise up. Looks like Bowen had his second piece now. He's working on the larger piece of chicken there.
At the moment they're having the Tortoise encounter feeds and basically entry as well. So it is an upcharge. You can pay £5 entry, or $5 should I say. Or you can pay $10 and you get the feeding plus entry as well. So that goes off at 11:45. That was the Gator Jumperoo Show, and Jumperoo for a reason, because we're getting all the gators to jump up, weren't they, to catch the food.
There was
all the
definitely
chicken.
a lot of jumping involved. Even when they didn't manage to get the chicken, they was almost getting each other.
Yeah, so there were the two brothers basically, and they split each of the audience, so one side of the audience on one of them's team, the other side on the others, and they were doing a series of challenges, weren't they?
They were.
To see who came out on top basically, so a very interactive show with the audience, and I'm guessing they're going to be in the other shows as well later on, so
I mean, and the
probably
male,
see them all day.
Yeah, the male may not have been cheating involved in that show.
But there's another one on now called Alligators Legend of the Swamp, so we've just walked up now to this show because it was on like, I think there was like 40 minutes difference in between. Thought we'd come up to get a seat. To be fair, it's not looking that busy anyway, but at least we'll be able to get a good view of the show for you all. So we'll get some clips from this show, Alligators Legend of the Swamp.
Alligators are 90% muscle. Dante here's like 90% white claw. It's really not fair. Hey. But all jokes aside, Dante is a professional. He does know what he's doing. So y'all listen up and listen carefully. Got a lot of important things to tell you.
Jesse, keep talking.
Hey, well, in fact, a couple years ago, a 9-year-old girl came to our show. What she learned actually helped her. She was attacked by a wild alligator. So you really do pay attention. Keep going?
Yeah, keep stalling.
Ladies, this one's for you. Dante's recently single, okay? He likes strawberry daiquiris, long walks on the beach. He really loves cats forever.
Jesse, stop. What are you doing?
I'm trying to stall for you.
Whatever. 3, 4, 5, there we go. That's it. Show's over, guys. Have a good day. Let's see what kind of mood he's in. Buddy, this is how you walk your dog in Florida. Howdy, neighbor. Your cat's missing. That's weird. I think I'm just gonna go for it. What's the worst that can happen? All right. We did it!
Yeah! Now what?
I don't know, I've never gotten this far. About 72 to 84 razor-sharp teeth, all meant for ripping and tearing, not chewing and crushing like ours. Now on the back of the throat, there's pink flap skin. I'm not going to check to see if it's open or closed, but that's called an epiglottis. What it is like a valve. It helps him seal up the back of his throat when he catches prey underwater, preventing water from rushing in there and drowning him.
All right, everyone, get your photos. Wow, you keep... Wait, oh, hold on. Is he smiling? But no, and you smile. Look good for everybody. Smile. There you go. Get your photos, y'all. You can't. Hold on. Change the Snapchat filters. Give him a second. All right. Yeah, I'm all done with that. Usually after that, I get a thunderous round of applause.
That was Alligators Legend of the Swamp show. So sort of another interactive type show. They got someone in there as well, didn't they?
They did. But they was going to go straight in, to be honest.
Yeah, that was right at the start, and then they just did, well, said about facts and all the facts about the alligators, and then did a bit of a show, some tricks and that. But we're going to head up this way, because we're going to get some food now in Pearl's Good Eats, which is a restaurant here. So right next door to the show where he was, and then we've got one more show to get, which is Upclose Encounters. And I don't know if I'm looking forward to that one or not, because I have seen there is spiders on there.
Yes, I mean, I don't think we'll be holding any spiders today.
But that's on at 2 o'clock, so we'll probably get food. We'll see what time it is after that, and then depending on what time it is, we'll probably go straight there or maybe look around the park for a little bit. But then after that show, we'll have plenty of time to look around. We'll have another sort of good 2.5 hours, I think, to look around and see everything before the park closes today at 5. So food acquired, and what I mean by food is we've got a Chester cheese dog, which is basically a foot-long hot dog. It's got chili cheese, jalapenos, macaroni cheese on it as well. It comes with chips. I've got a Gatorade, a cool blue, because I mean, why wouldn't you? We're at Gatorlands, so you're going to have a Gatorade with it. I've also got a Pepsi, and I've got a Reese's peanut butter pie right there. But Maze, what have you got over on your side?
I also have the Chester dog with the Coke, but I have a fruit punch Gatorade.
Well, that's food done. Very, very nice actually. Like,
I was not expecting that.
I know, yeah, like for a small park as well, like the food's really good. Like, I would sort of say it actually could be possibly better than some of the food we've had at Universal and Disney. But like, because they had like chili, cheese, like mac and cheese as well, like fully loaded hot dog. And then the Reese's peanut butter pie were really nice as well actually. And Gatorade finished. I don't even know if I've ever had a Gatorade before, to be fair. I don't even know if I've had one. Have we had one before?
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have. I think that was our first one. But it was pretty similar to Powerade, I suppose. Like, tastes pretty similar. But we're going to get this next show now, which is the final show of the day of Animal Encounters. So, looking like it's like spiders and snakes. Not too bad with the snakes, but spiders, bit questionable. So we'll head over, well, we're pretty much here now. So we'll go and watch the show, get some clips, and then it's time to look around the park for a couple of hours before it closes.
You see, we're an animal park, so we have a ton of animals here. And one of the ways that we get our animals is through donations. A lot of the times, those donations will be someone's exotic pet that they have, and they can't take care of it anymore. Or someone will find something really creepy in their backyard. They think it'll hurt their kid, or even worse, their dog. So what they do is they grab those animals, they put them in boxes or bags, and then they just drop them off in front of the park, right by that big gator's mouth. And we can't just leave them there, so it became our job in entertainment to go out there, open up those boxes, and see what people left us. As you can imagine, though, it doesn't always work out that well. In fact, a few months ago, Dante was doing that job. He ended up opening up a box and got bit. But thankfully, though, it wasn't too bad, though. You gotta... Put your finger up, man. It was a bunny. No, you can get whatever, dude. So as you guys can see, he likes to milk things up a little bit. So we got a few days off of work. And look forward towards the audience for me. Put your hands out in front of you just like this. Perfect, but actually, what hand do you write with? The right one? All right, put the right hand down. You might need it later in life. So just keep that left hand up and do me a favor. Close your eyes. All right, close them real tight. No peeking. You may hear oohs and ahs. That's just Dante with good cue cards. Keep those eyes closed, all right?
All right. Caitlin, in a few moments, you're going to feel something really creepy in your hand, okay? Don't worry, girl, that's just me. Keep your eyes closed. Ready, on the count of 3, open your eyes, meet your new friend. 1, 2, 3. You got it. Ready? All right, give her a big round of applause, guys. Yeah, all right. They're not bad, right? Yeah, the only way that it's going to bite you is if you poke at it like this. Bite her. No, I'm just joking. Venom, that's right. Now, you may be wondering, why did I just put a venomous animal inside of Caitlin's hand? Well, truth is, guys, I just met her. I don't really care about her. I'm just joking.
Planet Fitness, don't fail me now. All right. Does anyone know what we got here? Who said that? Come on down. You won yourself a free snake. Yeah, smart lady. Yes, she is right though, guys. This is a pygmy rattlesnake, also known as a dusky pygmy. One of the venomous species of snakes we have here in the state of Florida. Now, as the name suggests, pygmy, this is a very small species of snake. They don't get much bigger than this. Max size is around 28 inches. So this guy here is almost a full-grown adult. And they got this beautiful color to them that helps them blend in perfectly with the sand, the fall, basically everything we have here in the state of Florida, you know. And they are a rattlesnake. So what do you guys think that rattle there is used for? For warning, defense. See, that's what a lot of people think. but it turns out that's where they store their venom and they gotta shake well before use. Yeah, that joke.
It's not another rattlesnake, guys. Anybody know what kind of snake? Water moccasin, that kid say right there? Yes, sir, that is right. This is a water moccasin or a cottonmouth. Two different names for the same snake. Now, with a name like water moccasin, where do you guys think you're gonna find him? Water, that's right. What do you guys think he's gonna eat? Moccasins. No, they're not eating shoes, James. No. They're gonna eat anything that's lying down near the water. Anything like birds, turtles, fish, baby alligators if they're small enough. They're not picky at all. They'll even eat other snakes. Now, with a name like cottonmouth, they get that from their threat display. When they feel scared or threatened, they're gonna coil up into a ball, open their mouth nice and wide, and flash a white lining inside of it. Looks like a bunch of cotton balls shoved down its throat. There's a beautiful contrast to the dark coloration of his body. But if you guys look right there, he still has like those tiger stripe looking things. Those are called juvenile bands. That's letting you know that he's not fully grown yet. But when he becomes fully mature, he's going to turn all jet black, just like the tip of his tail.
And this 1 second got it caught up on a branch. And perfect. So, Kimberly, you got a very important job. All right, you got the end with the teeth. Just don't squeeze it. It could bite.
Yeah, and what's your name? Leah, don't squeeze this end, it squirts.
Oh, gross. Alright, guys, does anyone know what they're holding here?
Red-tailed boa!
That's right, guys, this is a red-tailed boa constrictor. Now, they're one of the largest snakes out there, guys. They can get anywhere from 10 to 13 feet in length. For those of you guys who may use the metric system, that's really big, you know? These guys get massive, all right? And they're non-venomous, they're constrictors. So what constrictors will do, they'll bite their prey, wrap around them real tight, give them like a hug, a squeeze of death, and swallow them whole. And a lot of people, they look at this head and don't really think that they can eat anything that big. But they can actually eat anything 5 to 10 times the size of that head.
Wait, Ken, hold on, sorry.
What?
I don't mean 5 to 10 times?
Yeah.
Not that big.
I'd say, yeah.
Hey, can I borrow that baby?
Oh, hey, no! It's not that kind of show, Dante.
So that was Up Close Encounters, and then after we come out of the show we just had a look at some of the animals outside. We saw some gators, and then I think there was a big cat as well, but we got it on the vlog. But Up Close Encounters, very good show. It was different to the other two because it wasn't focused on the gators, was it? It was like focused on snakes and the tarantula as well.
I mean, I have to say it was a little bit too close for comfort for me. But definitely good job they didn't get me up, because otherwise I think that would have been it.
They didn't really tell, like they were getting the audience up but not really telling them what they were going to pull out of the box and put like in their hands. So yeah, I bet the people who went up mustn't have been scared of anything.
No,
like,
no, I mean if I went up it'd be like put anything in my hand apart from a spider.
Yeah. So again, very interactive with the audience, but when he were walking up with the spider, actually, it was right next to your head, weren't it, mate?
Did get pretty close to my head, and I just thought, well, I better not jump off his arm.
Yeah, imagine if it did.
Well, if it did, that would have been it.
So, we're feeling a bit dehydrated, so we've got some cups with ice water. It's good at the park that they just basically hand it out to you. But especially on a day like today, I think this could be the hottest day. It's like 35 degrees.
It does feel very warm.
And we're in like a swamp as well, so it just feels even warmer probably. But it did say online as well, like it would feel more humid, so...
We've got our bright colours on.
Yeah. So we're going to walk around the rest of the park now. I think we've got a couple of hours left to go until park close. We'll explore the rest of the park, see what else there is to do here. Just exploring a bit on the swamp walk, which we're currently on. Seems pretty peaceful out here.
It seems like a peaceful walk.
Hopefully we'll see some more alligators.
Just need to be careful that we don't stand on any snakes, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, there's loads of information boards all down here, basically telling you some information and facts. Basically like they do it here, place in the UK, like at Chester Zoo and other places like that. So we'll have a walk down here and see what we can see. don't know if you can all can hear that, but there is definitely something here. And it sounds very close. We found some footprints along the path. So something's just recently passed by here. Wonder what it could be, but all I can hear is just some more hissing sounds actually down here. Apart from the footprints and some of the noises we keep hearing, there's nothing really much going off down here. However, there has been warnings of like snakes, because it's built like round two swamps. It was saying that there could be snakes, so you've got to be careful there, as if you do see any, obviously you can't go and mess with them. But yeah, like I say, nothing really much going off around here, just a nice peaceful walk. But we did see those footprints, so hopefully we see something soon. So all this green leafy stuff on the water is called duckweed, and there's a fun fact for you fat fans out there, if you want to give that a read. It's all the leafy stuff growing on the water, which is called duckweed. Got some more facts for Maze. I'll flip you over to Maze, he's going to tell you all the facts.
Right, so did you know that crocodiles and emus are actually related? And it's got all the discovery of it there. And also, emus are also one of the tallest birds in existence, second to the ostrich, which is right over here as well.
Now that emu looked like it was going to get you then.
Yeah, I'll have to be careful, he keeps poking his head over.
Keeps poking its head. But there's some more facts for Maze making a return. We're just continuing our walk down, and there's some big birds, isn't there, around here? We are protecting the area. There's like loads down here. We just jumped on the train ride. It's $3 each, so there is a few like different things you can do here, but they are upcharge. So this for $3 for the train ride. I think there's a buggy experience and then also a zip line experience as well. So
You do get a band.
yeah, we've got a band to come back on. So we'll have a look and see what we can see today.
Anything but that. Right now, people. That big bull with the white face. I call him a bull with the white face sitting under the awning right there. I call him my arch nemesis because he likes to get in my way, stand in front of the train. On the right hand side by the bar, you'll see that big man back there. His name hanging out. Now he's the one who's in charge. She's the real boss of the barn. We got the two Dave who will really see anything that's already not breathing. It's really kind of gross. If you would like to do it.
That was a train ride. Did see a few more animals actually, what you can't see if you don't get on the train.
I mean,
So-
it was very relaxing train ride, to be honest.
It was relaxing.
And we did it twice. That's how relaxing it was. We wanted to do it again.
Yeah, I think, how long did it take? Like 5-10 minutes to go around, something
Yeah,
like
probably
that.
about 10 minutes to
I
go.
think
the
10
full way
minutes
around.
weren't it? But we're going to continue walking around the rest of the park. We've got about just over half an hour left, so we'll get some, well, we'll go and explore the areas of the park that we haven't done yet. Nice views over the lakes. It's got some gators in it as well. But when we came round to the train station, we came where them towers are in the back, and we believe this path just takes us back round to there. So we're going to head back round now and look around the rest of the park.
So here we have some baby alligators, and I have to say they do look quite cute when they're this big. They definitely grow quite some size. I mean, if they could be sawed off like this.
Yeah, definitely don't look like they'd hurt anyone at the moment. But yeah, it's quite interesting to see like how big they actually go from like being this small. Amazing stroking the large tortoises.
That's so funny. So if I ever come to London, they're going to be able to like spot these crowds.
What does it feel like?
I don't know really. Give it a go for yourself. Right, Misty's gonna have a go now. Giving it a nice little stroke.
Likes it when you put your hand under its chin, it like lifts its head up.
Very nice texture.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know what it feels like. It feels scaly on top, but underneath it's more like, I don't know, would you say rubbery, something like that? I don't know, it's really weird, but definitely a different experience. That was Gatorlands, closed at 5, and to be fair, it's almost 6. He didn't actually tell us like to leave, and it was good of the guy actually at the end where you saw the clips of me and Maze actually stroking and feeling the texture of the snake, what the guy had. So that was really good to basically feel the texture, and also of the large tortoises he had. But all in all, really enjoyed the day. The weather has stayed actually really good for the whole time we've been here. So we've managed to get all the free shows, you know, none of them have been cancelled due to weather. Managed to see them all. Obviously we took you on the train ride as well, saw some of the animals through there. So it's not like, obviously the park is based on just gators, obviously because it's in the name, Gatorland. So it's a park where you won't really see like anywhere else. So it's definitely worth coming if you come to Orlando. And to be fair, to be thrown in with the tickets as well, what we purchased, it's even better. But they do have a few other animals as well, what we checked out, like mainly sort of reptiles they have. So we saw some lizards, snakes, and then obviously like the tarantulas and stuff. But they do have, I think we saw some raccoons as well, obviously the giant tortoises. So they do have other animals as well to check out, all the birds, they have different types of birds, the parrots. Yeah, so all in all, been really good. But Maze, what did you think of your day today here at Gatorland?
Right, well I actually thought this pot was going to be a little bit bigger than it was, but that actually enabled us to be able to get everything done at a nice steady pace. Now, there is over 2,000 gators in that park, and you know, from what I could see, you know, definitely I don't think it was near 2,000, but they're very hard to see when they go under the water and they just dip down and they can hold the breath for 2 hours. So yeah, they're definitely very interesting, and apparently those around when the dinosaurs was around as well. So we've definitely learned some interesting stuff today. So yeah, so it's been a really good day. I've quite enjoyed it, And yeah, it's been a nice steady stroll around the park, and we've got literally everything in for you guys, so I'll pass it back over to Miss.
I think the only other thing there was here was like the buggy sort of Jeep ride, but to be fair, I don't even know if that was on today because I didn't really see anything going around, but I do believe that was an upcharge as well as a train was, so whether that was going, I'm not really too sure. Didn't see it going around, but we did get the train in for you anyway, so yeah, apart from that, we've pretty much done everything we can here today. So it's a nice park. It's different from obviously doing other theme parks as well all the time, because we don't really do zoos or anything like that often, so it's definitely nice for a bit of a change, and obviously for a change of the vlogs as well too, so we're visiting different places. So that does conclude our day here at Gatorland. We've got 2 more vlogs coming from the trip now, which is SeaWorld and Aquatica, and then that will wrap the trip up. But still 2 major parks left to go here on the channel, so make sure you're still turning on those bell notifications so you're notified every time a new video goes live on the channel. But that is our day here at Gatorland. Hope you all did enjoy, and as always, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.